I'm Margaret Hanvey and I live in Larne, and I had a major accident 2.5 years ago. I don't think I would be here if the air ambulance hadn't had the doctor to come to me, because I don't remember a thing. Once I left the car and got out of the car, I don't remember anything after that. And unfortunately, my granddaughter was with me, and she rang the ambulance and the service were all there within no time. And she said if they hadn't come, she don't know what she would have done. She was totally out of it. But I was taken off and I don't remember anything about it. But it must have been well done, because I survived and I woke up sometime later to find out that I nearly died. But I'm still here. I like to put something back, and that's why I raise money for the air ambulance. Yes, it happened in the afternoon when I was bringing her back from school. And when she got out of the car, I said, "Katie, get out of the road. The car is not in gear, it's going to roll back." And that's the last I knew. I pulled the key out and tried to get away, but it must have been the car door, something hit me, because I don't remember another thing. But I fractured my skull, I lost part of my left ear, I have multiple injuries with my bones. That many broken bones, they couldn't tell me how many I had. And I shattered my left shoulder. I had to have a replacement shoulder, and they put me on morphine, and I found it so hard to deal with. I could see chickens coming out of the floor.
Oh my goodness.
And I said to them, "You'll have to get rid of those chickens." And he said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "It's a morphine. I can't take this morphine." So they took me off with that and put me on a different thing, sort of patches on my body that covered the pain. But the pain was unbelievable. But it was the people that made me fight, because the nurses and the doctors in that intensive care place were unbelievably good. Really, really good. And then when I came out, I really wanted to do something for other people who needed that treatment. It was long. It took me until, I think it was about 3 or 4 months before I was really back, where, looking after myself and so on. My daughter came to live with me from Belfast. I did recover quite well, considering the number. And then I had the operation in the hospital on my shoulder, and they were going to put a pin in it, but I wasn't very keen on that, because I'd had a pin in my ankle years ago and it never worked very well afterwards. I really am very lucky to be alive, very lucky to be alive. And it was a long journey, and getting back to driving was the biggest thing for me, because I have loved driving all my life, and not being able to drive was awful for me. But I'm back driving now, so I'm grand.